Hello and welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Passive Kingdoms. My name is Guilford, and behind me is Darius G. Glover, and Fiona is also here. My guards are patrolling, and as you can see, some of them are wearing a bit of armor, which they probably got from the warehouse right behind me. In the last episode, I said I would remove all my stock, all my items into the warehouse and continue from there. Well, that didn't fit. Yeah, I have far too much stuff. I will need to expand the warehouse at least by 1 or 2 levels before I can think about this. The warehouse is completely full at the moment, and I really need to get in there and get some things sorted out, because I think I have a lot of stuff in there that doesn't make any sense for the colony. Before I want to get into upgrading though, I really need to upgrade my gear. 2 episodes ago I found my first diamonds. Last episode I showed you that I have this spectral hammer skill, which makes mining a breeze. And so I want to go down, get myself a bunch of diamonds, and before that I'm going to set up an enchantment setup and enchant my pickaxe as long as I need to until I get Fortune 3. And then let's get some diamonds, get a diamond armor and get it enchanted. I think you know the drill. I'm going to give you a bit of a time lapse of me getting everything together until I'm better equipped than I'm now, because to be honest, other than the tarnished crown, these things I don't want to see on myself any longer. So let's get going. One enchanting table. Going to set this up right below our waystone here. And I think this looks good for the moment. And here we have a Fortune 3 enchantment. Let's hope for a bit of good luck. Efficiency 4 and Fortune 3, that sounds great. Okay. Lapis stays on the table, fantastic. And now let's get mining. I'll see you soon. Hi, Paris? Where the hell did you come from? That's a normal villager. Standing around, being a fisherman. And he has a llama with him, which is full packed of nice things. Awesome. I'll take that. Thank you. And Edmund? And a bunch of other villagers? Help! What's going on here? Where do all these villagers come from? You're selling cockroach? Ugh. Sometimes I really have no idea what's going on here. But I guess, well, there's a caravan or something like that. Yeah, more mules. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Not saying no to that. Holy moly. I need more storage space. Definitely. But thank you very much for your gifts. I'll take them and you may live wherever you will go. I did get some things from my mining expedition. What do you say about that? I think I can afford myself a nice pair of diamond armor I will also repair the tarnished crown, obviously. And then I'm going to enchant all of it to the best of my current possibilities, which is just random because I don't have any enchanted books, or not a lot. So, yeah, let's go ahead. All right, let's see what we can get. All right, so those are quite nice. With that, I have a nice set of new shiny armor. And I can also put on my crown if I remember to. So this looks already better, doesn't it? Now that I'm equipped a little better, and we will get some mage armor later on, don't worry about that. I really want to upgrade the warehouse. This is my highest priority right now, and to upgrade anything, it can only go as high as the builder's hut is, so we need to upgrade the builder's hut first. So let's do that. We're going over to the builder's hut, and if you go to a block, you have the build options until it is level 5. And if I take a look here, we need some birch, some spruce, some item frames, and we start to need stripped logs, some white wool, and overall nothing we don't really have in stock, so we can just go and say upgrade. And now let's wait until it's day and see what Antonella needs from us that we don't have in the colony right now. And with this, the builder's hut is finally level 2. To be honest, while we're at this, let's take a look what it takes for this to get level 3. If we go to build options, on the first look you can see we need quartz slabs. Level 3 buildings typically require something from the nether, but I mean, we are quite well equipped. We can go to the nether, that should not be a problem. We need some bricks, which is just some clay cooked up, some more racks, some smooth stone slabs, and you can see it gets always a little more detailed, this time with tripwire hooks, and it gets a new roof based on wheat extra shingles. This is a lot of very random stuff, but I think we can do this without big problems, so let's go ahead and get this building up to level 3 so that we can go ahead and also upgrade the warehouse to level 3 in one go. Let's take a look what we have in the nether. I really need some nether quartz, first for the quartz slabs and secondly to create some granite. And there we go. Alright, I have no idea what expects us in the nether, so let me ready maybe my teleport spell so that we can get the hell out of wherever we land. And I feel that we get up very high in the air because the Y level of our portal is pretty high. Let's see. And we ended up in a soul sand valley. So as we probably get a few guests here, I'm going to secure the nether portal a bit so that we don't get random guest shots somewhere in here. And now we have a nice cage around our nether portal, and the first guest spawned over there, and it's gone. We also have some dragons spawning here. Let's see what they drop. Magma cubes. Magma blocks. Sorry. Alright. Here we got a guest here, which is very nice. And overall we got a lot of soul sand and not much to see. And what do we have on the other side here? That looks like another fortress of some sort. And a zombified piglin with a hell of a halberd. Holy. I'm very happy that things are passive right now, because I would not have liked this to attack me. Is that a wither statue? It seems to be, yeah, alright. Yeah. We really don't need anything but quartz right now out of the nether materials. And there's a boss bar somewhere. Nightmare. Jump height nearly 5 blocks and the speed of nearly 12. Holy, those are good. And there's some quartz. That's nearly all of what I want to get, but maybe a bit more of that. While it took me only like an hour to upgrade the builder's hut to level 2, level 3 took, to this moment, I think full 5 days. And that's not without reason. If we take a look at the level 3 building, we will see that it requires like one of every log type. A jungle wood, a spruce, acacia, dark oak. So I had to collect a few things, as well as polished granite, andesite, diorite, some bricks, mossy cobblestone, stuff like that. But that wasn't the issue. If we take a look here, you can see here that this requires stripped oak log fence. Stripped oak log fence is created in the architect's cutter, which we used before to create all these wood panels and in these framed blocks here. But there were no entry for fences. And it was supposed to be there, and I had to research a little bit and found out that the mod diagonal fences has messed with the architect's cutter, so I couldn't create any fences. Just removing the mod diagonal fences, on the other hand, changed a few IDs internally, and suddenly all my recordings wouldn't work anymore. So I spent a few days fixing this pack up so everything runs as expected. This took far longer than I expected, so yeah, I might have missed a few things, like our farmer dying. Yeah, so Saharia sadly is no longer. We will at some point create a graveyard and also put him there. But for now, I want to honor him by renaming the farm in his name. If we go over to the farm, we do have a new farmer who's called Fletcher. I think we need to move him to the Fletcher's hut at some point. But we can go ahead and rename the farm building. And as Saharia was named Kruk, it will be the Kruk's farm from now on. So, this will be the farm. And while we're at the topic of naming things, I actually got a quite funny suggestion for naming the colony. And if we go to here and go to the colony's name, it's the Gill Fortress. I mean, thank you very much for the comment. I will take this as the new colony name, and I will make sure that it will become a fortress at some point, where no barbarians can come in and slaughter my poor farmers. After the town hall, we also got a name for the university. Thank you very much. Someone suggested that we should name the university the Cherry Blossoms University, as we're building with the Asia style. And I really like the name. Oh no, I think I need to put it together, otherwise the Y will not fit. And last but not least, we got a name for the pig that has been roaming around over there. And his name will be Butter, because why not? Let me figure out where I have put some name tags. And I can just rename them here, which is very nice. Let's call him Butter. And Butter, come here. You are named now. Yes. Don't you dare dying. Okay, so after all of that, my goal for this episode hasn't changed. It was never the plan to just upgrade the builder's hut, even though it took far longer. But we wanted to upgrade the warehouse. So let's take a look what we need to get the warehouse up to level 2. And it requires a lot of of spruce stairs, some stripped birch wood fences, which would have been the next problem if we didn't have it already in the builder's hut. We require some smooth stone slabs and 390 stripped oak log. All right. All of this is not really an issue. It's just a lot of wood, but nothing I don't have in here. So let me get some trees planted. I think I will need to support our forester a little bit. And then we can go and also upgrade the warehouse to level 2. And directly after, I'm going for level 3. Let's go. a level 3 warehouse. As you have probably seen, with level 2 we got the second building here, and with level 3 we got a nice glow up with these wheat extra shingles, so with a hay roof, and overall a lot more capacity. If I take a look in here, you can see a lot of the racks are double racks now, so also double the capacity, like double chests. We got a way in between the two warehouses now. I was really confused when it asked for another 8 spruce doors, and I was like, where? But now I know. And we got also a very, very nice new function. I'm talking, thank you. We got a very nice new function for the warehouse. For example, if I take a look at this rack here, it seems pretty unsorted. We can now go ahead, go to the warehouse, and in settings, click on sort. And if I take a look now, we can see that all the shields are now in the same rack. All the cobbled deep slate is here. And overall, it compacts all the resources in the warehouse so that everything is sorted nicely. At some point, for example, what potatoes have to do with enchanted books, I'm not really sure. But overall, well, all the enchanted books are in here now. Now that we have all the items in here, and yes, I moved all my inventory stuff over to the warehouse. At the moment, if I, for example, wanted to find my andesite, I would need to go into the building inventory summary, look up andesite, and click on the question mark, and then at some point one of the racks would light up and I would see, oh, there's my andesite. Nice. But if I want to go ahead and craft something, I would always have to go to the warehouse, search for the next item, take it out of the rack, go and find the next item, and so on, and it would take a really long time, which I don't really want to invest. So instead, there is a reason why I wanted the controller for the warehouse to be on this side. If I break this block here, I get direct access to the warehouse block, and I got ahead and created a storage network route, a link cable, and a storage request table, which are part of the simple storage network mod. What I can do here is I can connect the link cable to the warehouse. Let me get a little place here for the route and put the storage request table on top. And now I do have access to every single block in the warehouse, to every single item. And if I wanted to go ahead and craft, for example, a new sword, because I need a new stone sword, I can just pull the items out of the warehouse, craft something, and put it back in the same way. So everything related to crafting is now a lot easier, and I could extend the simple storage network further, but at the moment, this is totally fine. So we went ahead, we got the builder's hut to level 3, we got the warehouse to level 3, and to be honest, while the warehouse was a lot easier to get up because there wasn't as many different materials, it took a lot longer to actually build it because it's a very big structure. Before we get into 300 more time lapses of me creating or setting up one building after the other, I will go ahead in between episodes and upgrade the guard towers, the residences, and so on to level 2 to level 3. Obviously, I will get time lapses for the more interesting buildings, and you will see at the beginning of each episode what I upgraded, so you will not miss out on anything. but creating an own time-lapse for each and every building will just take way too long, and in the end, it's really not interesting seeing the 5th time-lapse of the same tower upgraded. I hope that you enjoyed this episode so far. My name is Guilford. I will see you guys soon. I hope you're having a fantastic week, and yeah, let me know what you think. Bye bye.